hang the dog.
Have you had to increase security, and is your family okay?
Look, my family's okay. They're used to some of the difficult parts of this job, but this job is a great honour. This job is very challenging. You know, this is a 1 in 100 year event, but I'm committed to doing what has to be done, and not about chasing through doublespeak the votes of extremists or their preferences. I will not do that. If others choose to do that, well, then that's on them.
That's a fair slight at the PM, chasing those votes.
Well, I'm here to be as frank and as clear as I possibly can be, as I'd hope you'd credit me every time I come on your show, Carl. I'm not here to, treat you. I'm not here to treat you like you're French, mate. I'm here to say it as I know it to be.
She's punching.
How is your relationship with the Prime Minister at the moment, Premier?
Well, it'll be a lot better when he stops double-speaking to extremists.
Of course, those threats and intimidation has no place in Australia. We're a civil, peaceful society. Where we have disagreements, we don't handle them with violence, and there can be no tolerance for that, and there should be no tolerance for that. No matter how frustrated people might be, that is never the answer. Australians have done an amazing job when it comes to leading us through this pandemic. But now it's time for governments to step back and for Australians to take their lives back and for Australians to be able to move forward with the freedoms that should be theirs. That's certainly what we're doing as a federal government. That's where we see it going. Our position on mandatory vaccines, for example, is in very specific circumstances. We're not in favour of mandatory vaccines imposed by the government. And as we get above 80% in particular, which the scientific advice shows us and the research shows us, that means Australians can have their lives back. They should be able to go and get a cup of coffee in Brisbane when you're over 80%, regardless of whether you've had the vaccines or not.